Hello everyone, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Batman Arkham Asylum on Steam. I am one wild sheep yet again, and today, ladies and gentlemen, we are immediately going to die! 10 out of 10, 10 points to us. No, this time, ladies and gentlemen, we are now going to be taking on the second Scarecrow sequence of the game, and it's pretty much more of the same, dodge the searchlights and progress through on without getting seen, and that's all we really have to do. Now this one's going to be a little bit different because they're going to be throwing a bit, they're going to throw a couple of curveballs our way as opposed to the usual just straightforward hide and then go. This isn't just an issue of red light, green light now, we need to do a lot of other things. For example, coming down this passageway by here, this creepy graveyard-looking area, we will now have to deal with the new enemy type. Skeletons! Yay! Skeletons! This makes me feel... Honestly, it seems derpy, the skeletons do, because they seem really out of place in this one. But again, even when fighting the skeletons, don't go into the searchlight. The moment you go into the searchlight, you will be seen by good old Scarecrow, and it will be immediate instant death. So just be careful about that. That's all I can really say. And of course, whenever you're coming up to areas like this, if Scarecrow goes to look at you, the best thing you can sort of do is duck. Because it just makes it harder for him to catch you even more so. And of course, as time goes on, during the course of the flashes, you'll still change your character model to Scarecrow. Now, I've had it once or twice where Batman turned into like the Joker and you were playing as the Joker for a split second, but it's really rare for that to happen, which is kind of a shame. Now, I know that you can play as the Joker in like the challenge mode if you have the right DLC or whatever. I don't know whether you need to buy it or whatnot. Either way, in my version, you can't do it unless you mod the game, but in the PS3 version you can get the Joker in challenge mode, which is basically a game mode where you run around doing extra maps and what have you, and basically it's a challenge mode, hence the name, you know, folks. But the thing about these skeleton enemies are they basically go down in a single combo, single hit, so they're really easy to kill. Unless you do something stupid like this. Hi! So I do recommend just being a little bit careful when going through this area. If there's an enemy within the searchlight, run away from the searchlight and lure the enemy towards you. Whether using a Bat Claw or just simply waiting for them to run towards you, that's your choice. Bat Claw I feel is a bit quicker, but hey, you never know. You never know. But now we are coming up to the final stretch of this Scarecrow sequence. This one's probably my favourite of the lot. And I don't know why. It's just a really good sequence. I love the Scarecrow in the sequence, ladies and gents. What can I say? Oh, by the way, needless to say, I don't think I need to say this, but that pendulum there, if you jump at the wrong time and you jump into the pendulum, well, you're gonna die, because you're gonna drop into the pit, and it's gonna be bloody painful, so just be a bit careful about that.
Your mind will shatter like glass.
You know, for some reason, Scarecrow sequences, though, his voice is really loud. Like, playing this game on the PC with headphones is really annoying, just because his voice just sounds so loud compared to everything else in the entire game. It doesn't scale up very well with the rest of the game, which you'll probably even be able to notice on the course of this, like, recording, but I don't know.
Has anyone seen the bat? Come on! Someone must have seen where it went. Big scary man wears a cape, jumps out of the shadows. Run! Anyone? No? Good!
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we have a brand new area just opened up to us, because that giant bell crushed a security gate that was blocking our path beforehand. So now I think it's time to get on moving, yo. I think it's time to get on down and helping out. Well, I think we're after Dr. Young still, aren't we? Yeah, we're still chasing after Dr. Young, so it's time to help her out, shall we? Now when you're coming down this area, be careful because there is an Arkham scanny thingy right by here. So it's very easy to miss. It's very easy to just drop down and just go fly straight past it. So wise, you grab that while you can because it's a nightmare to backtrack to that area. I don't even know if it is possible to backtrack to that area. Probably is, but as far as I can tell, there's no real way to. But I digress. Anyway, a game of cat and mouse. I'm taking a guess it's gonna be referencing Catwoman.
You try and get past me, Bats, and I will fry you.
And he isn't lying. This, ladies and gentlemen, is a new enemy type. The only way you can hurt them is by double tapping the A button in order to evade over the top of their heads. Now, this one is my least. Well, it's one of my least favorites. It isn't my least. It's around the same annoyance as the actual baton guys. But it does add a little bit more variety to the combat, so you need to think a bit more whenever you're fighting mooks, whenever they chuck a couple of these guys in. So just pay attention to what you're doing, and you should be fine for the most part.
Batman, listen to me carefully.
Help me! Please help me!
Zaz has a really wide mouth in this game.
Come any closer, and I'll paint the room crimson with her blood. I know you're still out there. Won't be long and
You monster! You evil, evil, evil monster!
He's not going anywhere. You can stop now.
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
I saw Bane.
I know. Joker threatened me. I wanted to stop the experiment. I tried to give him his money back.
Joker doesn't take no for an answer.
He wants an army, a horrible twisted force to destroy Gotham, but he couldn't do it without the formula. I hid it, but...
So now he has Venom and your formula.
God, he has gallons of the stuff. There's a lab, hidden in the gardens. It's locked off, but the security key codes for the entire island are in the warden's safe.
What else is Joker planning?
How should I know? You think anything he says makes sense? I think he's insane. Oh my God!
Get out of the way!
Poor Dr. Young. Still, you know how Mr. J hates a squealer. Talking about squealers.
Somebody help me!
That old loony actually thinks he runs this place. Talk about crazy. Well, bad places to go. Get it, boys. If he gets up, knock him down, but not too rough. Mr. J needs him at the party.
You know, this confuses the hell out of me. Why did Harley Quinn bring Quincy Sharp down here just to hit him in front of Batman? What's the purpose of that? Why? Just leave him in a safe place. Because she did that, now Batman has a new way to trace. She's an idiot.
Dr. Young is dead. Have you figured out a way past these security gates? Before she died, she told me there's a production plant hidden somewhere in the gardens.
The Wayne Tech security protocols seem to be hack-proof. Lucius did a good job. It's a two-part biometric sequence, apparently generated by the Warden, using a code sequencer.
And destroyed by Joker in the safe explosion. Harley Quinn has the Warden, and he's the only chance we have to get past these gates.
Okay, good luck.
But first... I said, but first... There we go. That's better. That's better. Yeah, you're going to want to scan old Scarface but there in order to get the Riddler trophy done. It's very easy to miss that one though, because he's just sort of tucked away in the middle of, well, not in the middle. He's tucked away in the corner of the room, so... Yeah, if you're diligent like I was, you'll be able to find him just fine. Well, I say that, but I was just lucky that I was able to find good old Scarface there, because I just happened to see him in the corner of my eye. I was like, oh, hello. I might as well take you out. But this is the first proper area where we're going to fight multiple enemy types in a single battle, and as you can tell, it's an absolute nightmare to do so. Primarily because you're going to get attacked from all sides from different enemy types, and you're going to catch your combo stopped constantly by the normal mooks that just happen to be there. For example, you could be punching one guy and then you accidentally hit the wrong guy, like these stun baton guys, which will it'll mess you up, you know, folks. The problem is the stun baton guys you can't stun with the B button like you can with the knife goons, so you do need to be a bit more careful in regards to that, because, well, because stun batons, it'll shock ya, and that's no good. Shocking stuff in video. But there we go, victory is ours yet again. What can I say? What can I say? Ooh! Joker teeth! Free experience! I love these free experience points you get. It's just, they make me feel all tingly inside. But anyway, now it's time for yet another, I think this is the third and final Mook section of this hallway. It might be more later down the line, but I'm not entirely sure. But, I was really tempted, because there is actually a metal detector in this room. I was really tempted to just jump, you know, walk into the metal detector and just let them know where I am, but I figured it was a bad idea purely because of the fact all three of these guys have guns. Or at least two of the three guys have guns. Not all three of them have guns, okay. So, it's better to take this one on a bit stealthily as opposed to going through a metal detector like a numpty and have them see me, because that will hurt. In fact, that would probably kill me, because guns and Batman don't mix very well. Just like guns and most people, you know? Guns and most people are not a very wise combination. But very easy room to take care of. You just need to crouch behind everyone and just boop them from the back to the front. And there we go. Indeedio, we are victorious yet again. Oh my. But yeah, for the most part now, we're just following the blood of Quincy Sharp. He must be bleeding like a bloody insane.
Sharpie used a bad word. Mama spanked.
Lovely. He must be losing a lot of blood because of this. I mean, seriously, look how much blood is on the floor. It's just like he's got a steady drip going as he's walking around. It's kind of insane. In fact, the amount of blood you think would make him feel really weak. You know, the amount of blood he's lost. Oh, well, I digress. It's time to keep on moving forward. You never know, we might be able to run into him sooner or later, hopefully. But in this passageway by here, we're going to get hold of yet another Riddler trophy. One that I believe we missed the first time round, unless this is the first time towards this area of the island. Honestly, I can't remember if we've been to this part before, or haven't been to this part. But basically, there's actually a Riddler trophy inside a cage around here somewhere. The cage is right there to our right. First, let's take these guys. Triple batarang, yo! Oh, I love doing that. It makes me feel... Oh, it's delicious. But it's a Riddler trophy inside the cage right behind us now. And we basically need to drop in from above to get hold of it. It's a pretty easy one to miss, so I'm kind of glad I managed to get it right by here in one go. Oh my god, that looked painful. So yeah, just keep an eye out for that one, folks, and I'll show you exactly how to get it now in a moment. And for some reason, because of the second Batman game, I keep thinking that you can actually grapple and pull in the Riddler trophies in this one. That wasn't introduced really until Arkham City, which is a shame, because that was so helpful in City. Anyway, just go up by here, drop in from above, and there's that. Bob is your uncle. Easy one to get, which makes me think that we haven't been to this pathway before, or if we have taken this route or been to this part of the island beforehand, I must have been blind. I honestly can't remember which. Oh no, we've been to this part of the island before. What am I talking about? Derp, derp, derp. Have we? Actually, I can't tell. Huh. Well, that's a car. Anyway, be careful when you enter this area from the get-go, because there is a sniper, and if the sniper gets onto you, one of the things I recommend doing is sort of hiding behind that sign and that tree right below there, because it'll reset his position after a few seconds of not being able to see you. So let's just take him out. It's a good baby. Go to sleep now. Yes, yes. I'm Batman. Delicious, delicious. Batman would not sound like that, but I digress. Anyway, it's time to move on up to this crowd of enemies that are surrounding this poor doctor, and let's take them down, shall we? Oh my. But first, let's get an upgrade to our armor, because that's going to help us out greatly, especially around this point in the game. This is the point of the game where the combat's going to start getting a lot more tricky, purely because of the different enemy types. So having extra health to block, well, not so much block, but having extra health so you can take more damage is mandatory from this point onwards, ladies and gentlemen. You can basically go through the entirety of the first half of the game without any problems with just the default health bar, but trust me, around this point this is when you're going to start wanting to collect as many upgrades as you can to help that out. Or at least that, in my opinion anyway. It might be different for other people. It depends on how good you are at the game. If you're better than me at the game, well, shut up. I don't care. All things considered. But anyway, there's another Riddler thing, so let's just move on up to here. And all those blocks, doorways we will be getting through later on down the lines. Do not fret about that, ladies and gentlemen. But, come on, manipulate this plate. Come on. Get. There we go. There's a little bit of leeway with these Riddler things, so that's kind of neat. But anyway, with that, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for this part, so thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. Don't be sheepish, people. And when we return next time, we'll be continuing to track down Quincy Sharp and see, well, if we can help him, of course. So yeah, thanks for watching, people. Don't be sheepish. I'll catch you all next time.